your plane's gone at 7:30. And we're like, what? No. You're not going to be able to do this anymore? Huh? Little Laura here is just finishing eating. And then we're going to go. We are excited because ever since I've been in the Philippines, actually forget that. Let me rewind. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that. When I was back in Canada, this one place we're going to next was in my top 5 places to potentially live here in the Philippines. And here I am 5 years later, living in the Philippines for over 3 years. And I've never been. Go figure, it happens. So this will be our very first time for all 3 of us to be going to Davao City. Okay, it's supposed to be, from what I understand, a bigger Iloilo City, as in it's clean, modern, good infrastructure, all that good stuff. Home of the previous president, Duterte, and favored by him during his administration, apparently, when it came to projects and stuff, hence why it had a golden time and now has become a very beautiful place. Now, it isn't in Mindanao where you hear people say, oh, don't go there, and I'm sure I believe somebody said the State Department's even saying don't go there right now because of what's going on in Iran and all this stuff. I don't know any about that stuff, but I do know that there's a lot of people that live there. A lot of people absolutely love it, and apparently it's very clean and beautiful. So let's find out. We're gonna head out. So anyway, our flight is very late, so we're not gonna get in till, I don't even know, 10:30? I think it's 10:30. I think it's 9:30 to 10:30 is our flight. So we're gonna be very late. We're just gonna be going straight to an Airbnb we rented just for 2 nights because we don't know anything about the city. Tomorrow, first thing in the morning, we are going to see Davao City Council. I spoke to the Davao City Council president when he was down doing the Scouts Jamboree, and he invited me to come to Davao. And so I contacted him, and he said, okay, first thing you do is go there. So we're going to go there so I can get the down low of what everything has going for it in Davao City. Stay with us, guys. It's going to be a fun trip. We're at the airport, and we thought we'd be on time. And no. So I know many of you, probably anybody who has an Android phone and probably iPhones, they probably have their own thing. In your calendar, it automatically puts in all your details when you book a flight, right? And so it says Wednesday, June 25th, your flight is at 9:25 p.m. to Davao. And you can click it and it'll open the email. And that's not true. Our plane was at 6:25, not 10:25 or 9:25, sorry. And we checked in while we were in the car on the way here. Didn't really look that close at it. We were just getting our boarding passes. And it let me get the boarding passes and check in, but it would have been like minutes before the plane, I think. And so we got all the way here, and we were showing them, and they're like, your plane's gone at 7:30. And we're like, what? No, look. And what happened was Cebu Pacific kept making changes to our flights. And so more emails were coming in. But they were making changes to our July 1st home flight. And we were supposed to leave like 5 in the morning, and then they kept moving it, and it's like 10 o'clock at night. And I think that screwed up the calendar automatically on it. And so we can't even get mad at anybody here because, well, it's not really Cebu Pacific's fault that Google Calendar keep updating and changing the wrong date. So yeah, we can't go to Davao now. Luckily, we only paid for 2 nights of Airbnb and then the tickets. So we're out about 14,000 pesos out of this. But to book last minute, it's about 38,000 pesos. So no point in, yeah. We're gonna have to see Davao another time. This isn't the first time, I think. I've had 2 or other times in my life where I've tried to go to Davao and something happened. I guess it's not meant to be.
We still lost our money.
Yes, we lost 14,000 pesos. And she's disappointed she's not getting on a plane.
We're not going to the plane.
Yeah. Oh. So, hey, listen. I feel bad. I feel terrible about this. Like, I'm too reliable on technology because I never had to deal with this before. It's always been right. I just, when I buy the tickets, it goes in there. I usually do my online check-in a day before, and I didn't this time though. That is true. I did it on the drive here. So, but the fact they gave us the tickets and everything, and what time did I send them to you? 6:05. So the plane would have been boarding when I sent her when I did my online check-in. The plane would have been boarding. So that's crazy, eh? Yeah. Well, we've been calling and calling. All the hotels in Iloilo are fully booked. Like all the ones that we normally use. So thankfully that driver's going to come back. And we're going to go to a few different ones because their numbers aren't out of service, but I know they're in business. So, oof. Our driver just showed up, and we have been going from hotel, every hotel, even this new Hop Inn that just opened. Everybody's fully booked. It's a Wednesday, nothing available anywhere. Iloilo is jam-packed on a Wednesday. What the heck? Insane. We've been to everywhere. We're even downtown where like nobody is. Nobody wants to be down here because everything's closed at night in Iloilo. Everybody is booked solid. From high end down to the low end. We can't believe it. I think, because I've tried this before and I think it's hit and miss. But whatever's going on in Iloilo on a Wednesday night, that's insane. So we're going to be staying at the very fancy Courtyard Marriott Inn. And it said 7,000, but then they add all the taxes and everything, and it's like 9,700 for one night, for one king bed, one room. But they have a nice pool. But wow, what a day today's been, right? We lost 10,000 something on the flight, 4,700 it turns out on our Airbnb, and you're getting blowed lots of kisses. The fancy Courtyard Marriott, which by the way we can't vlog in because I've already been told in the past we don't allow vlogging unless head office has approved it at all Marriott locations. So this is as much as I'm allowed to do.
Just our faces.
Just you. Just I can't show the building. Okay, go.
Sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, it is nice and cold in here. So this is their only room available. It is a king-size bed, but look at that, you get a little chase lounge beside it though. Look at that, Laura, you got a little bed. Woo. Oh, you're gonna put her in the suitcase part? And the pool is right down there actually, yep. Well, you can only see the lounge from here, but because the pool lights aren't on. Because it is too late for the pool. All right. Well, tomorrow maybe you can see the pool in the morning, depending, because actually ferries are all day. But nice place. And yeah, we're just kidding. Anyway, so they have this shower here also with the blinds are actually on the other side. That will all open up so you can watch somebody shower. But it has a bench. That's cool. Anyway. Yeah, so how much was that buffet again at their restaurant downstairs?
1,588.
Per person?
Per person.
It would be 5,000 pesos for us to eat here.
No, we're gonna eat outside.
We'll go to Festo Walk.
Yeah.
We're in Festo Walk, so. And it's not raining that bad, so it's good. Look at all the pillows, though. I bet that's nice. That's the one thing. It is Marriott, so it is quite nice. In the Philippines, Marriott is one of the high-end brands. It's not Shangri-La, but it's pretty nice. So here on a Wednesday night though, Festo Walk, it is trickling rain a little bit, but as you can see, there's nothing really going on. It's pretty dead. Restaurants are all kind of empty, but they're open, so that's good. They got a bunch of music going on up here, so won't be able to film much longer. And the lanterns are all off too. I think only on the weekends though, they close it down so that cars can't drive in, but the lantern's probably just shut recently. Well, we picked a place here, sunny side up, and Frank and Fel are coming to join us, and we're just gonna hang out with them since they live right around the corner. We got Frank and Fel, and little Laura is just loving Fel. Well, that was a lot of fun to hang out with them, and you know what? It was interesting because he reminded me of something I wanted to talk about before. So we have a mutual friend, Bob. And he just arrived here in Iloilo from Hong Kong. And when he came to the United States, he's like, there's always a layover anyway And he's like, what a difference. It was 10 minutes to get through immigration, get his tourist visa, all that stuff. Because he flew in from Hong Kong to Iloilo. And he's like, wow, I'm never flying through Manila again because it's so quick, so easy now that Iloilo is an international airport. And there are Singapore, Hong Kong, and I think also somewhere in Thailand is flying direct. And I believe Korea and Taiwan will be very soon. And so anyway, if you guys are looking to come to the Philippines, try to get a flight from Hong Kong or Singapore as your layover into Iloilo, and your life will be so much better. The immigration here is not used to, like, they don't deal with a lot. They get 1 or 2 flights a day from outside of the country. And so the immigration guys don't really have much to do. And when they get there, they just push you right through. Like, there you go, quick and easy. No big long lines and waiting 2.5 hours, that kind of thing. Let's be honest, nobody likes Manila Airport anyway. But even Clark, they're going to have a lot more people going through immigration, go through Iloilo. So now we're going to go back to the hotel room. I'm really dark right now. But Frank and Fal are letting us rent the Beast. So we're going to have a nice SUV to take to Bacolod. And we're going to go and have some fun. We're going to explore. And I'm going to be very honest with you.
The Beast.
The Beast. The Beast. Look at her. She's celebrating the Beast. The Beast song. I'm going to be very honest with you, though. Bacolod has never been able to sell me. I have never really liked it. And maybe I just didn't give it a good enough chance. And so I'm trying to go in with a full open mind. And let's see if Bacolod can sell me as a good destination here in the Philippines to recommend to people. Because I just could never get it. I tried. But maybe I didn't try hard enough. Let's find out. Look at them. Look at them. All right, let's go to our hotel. All right, guys, get this, okay? It might be an expensive hotel, but this young lady, who was very clumsy, closed the door on her hand when she came out of the bathroom and kind of dinged up, cut up her hand and everything, and bruised it pretty bad.
And I can't bend my middle finger here.
Yeah. Sorry, you're going to have to use your other hand from now on.
I can't. I don't know.
You're not going to be able to do this anymore? Huh? Anyway, so, yeah, and get this. I go downstairs, just ask for a Band-Aid, and they're like, no, sir, we just send you a nurse. Yeah. And like 5 minutes later, a nurse and a security guard come up here. The nurse comes in here, takes her in the bathroom, takes care of everything, has the security guard go get her an ice pack.
And they're gonna put your name on the record and everything.
Yeah, and if you need anything, you just call them again. And so this place has like high security when you come in here. They have metal detectors, they have everything. It's like the premium hotel of Iloilo by far. And I couldn't believe it that they have an on-call nurse that's literally in the hotel, ready at a 5 minutes notice. Yeah. And that's just to get up here.
Yeah, they have a nurse here, but don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
But still, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so good morning. So now you can see the pool because we don't have time, unfortunately, because we have to go to get a Frank and Fells, and we all slept till like 10:30, and we have to be out of here for 11 to be at Frank's. So there, the convention, it's getting quite busy. You can see vehicles everywhere. I saw all the chairs. I guess they're old. The old chairs. They seem to stack them all up on the roof over here. Interesting. You don't get to see it from that perspective normally. But anyway, this is a really beautiful pool. They have a bar down there and everything. I've seen it in pictures before. Never stayed here. But it is really, really beautiful here. Yeah, so this view, where are we? Looking towards Haro, I think? No, this is the back. Oh, yeah, this is Mandariao. Okay. Yeah, the rest of Mandariao, the hospital over there. Oh, yes, I've done a video at those condos there. And the mountains in the background, Gimbel over there. Anyway, we're going to get going. Just waiting for Catherine to come out of the bathroom. We can get going.
Daddy, don't see me.
Don't see you?
No.
Eating your... What are you eating? Treat? Oh, very nice. Look at this. So here we are at the garden side. This looks so much nicer of Frankenfeld's house. We are down here because we asked them if we can rent one of theirs instead of us renting from a rental company. We can rent the Beast again. Yeah, that's the Beast over there. And they said yes. Look at that. I can't. This thing, man, one day I want to get something like this. This is the biggest ATV you can buy. I don't know if it's anywhere in the world, but definitely anywhere in the Philippines. That's a normal size ATV. And that is the big Beast one of they have. It is enormous. It's like driving a rhino. And their other bikes are all over. It's pretty cool. But yeah, here we go. Here we go. A little Frankenfowl time. A little Frankenfowl time. It's very dark in here. Oh, you changed everything up. It looks so different.
We changed
You got more? You're kidding me. And there's a wiener dog that went, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello. Oh, there we go. She's stuck.
She got more toys from friend.
All right, Frank is here, by the way. He wasn't here when we were filming earlier because he was just gone to get some stuff.
Yep.
I think it was the motorcycle key. And not that we're taking the motorcycle. Long story. But, oh, look at this. It's actually turning out to be a really nice day. Humid, but not raining at all. And here you go. If you haven't been watching the vlogs for a long time, you're new to the channel, you wouldn't know that this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Beast. Isn't this beautiful? Look at that. So this is what I used to get around with all the time, thanks to Frankenfeld letting me use it. And it is a treat to drive. I love this thing. Man, I absolutely love driving the Beast. Everybody kind of moves out of the way, and you have a full view of everything on the road. It's really great. Anyway, so Dumungus is 45 minutes from Iloilo City in order to take the ferry if you have a vehicle to get to Bacolod. If you don't have a vehicle, there's actually a ferry in Iloilo that's only 1 hour. So I think this one's like an hour and a half if you take the vehicle. We'll see, but it's something like that. And we'll be over there by 2 o'clock or so. We made it. Now we're in the line to get on the boat. So exciting. Well, we saw the Montenegro boat leave, and now the next boat, we were just told there's only room for 6 vehicles, so we will not be on it, and we'll have to wait for another boat. So, unfortunately, yeah, their boats are pretty regular here, but you never know. You never know how long you might be waiting. Yeah, a fast craft with people on it, you go immediately. There'll never be a problem. But driving, this is part of it. You may be here quick, in and out. You might be here 4 hours. We got lucky. They fit us on. We're going to be one of the last off. There'll be one guy ahead of us, I think. So we're going to be quick out too, which is great. So we noticed that when we were about to get on the boat, our the air conditioning doesn't seem that cold. Something's going on, but it was cool enough. You know, maybe 26, 27 degrees. But then once we got on the boat, it just kept getting worse and worse. And now it's just blowing hot air. So hopefully we let the engine just chill out, and maybe it's cooler out here by far. Anyway, look at that. There's Guimaras Island, I think. Yeah, I believe so. And come up here. We'll message Frank and just say, hey, just to let you know, the air conditioner might not be working. We didn't do anything, I promise. This boat has water dispensers, but they only take the new 5 pesos, and we have one old and one new. I'm trying to figure that out right now. I'm going to see if this machine is a little different. There's another ferry going the other direction, and we are arriving in Bacolod. You can see the clouds over the mountains. They have active volcano not very far away from here also. So we probably get a lot of smoke from that too. I'm not sure how that works, but this is our destination. It's not Davao, but it is what it is. All right, we can pretend it's like Davao. Not Davao. Anyway, I'm sure we're gonna have an amazing time. Like I said, we're gonna put our effort into actually really try to find a way to really love this city, because I hadn't been able to in my other trips. So stay tuned on the very next episode. I'm gonna make it all about Bacolod, and I'm gonna put my best foot forward, and let's see what happens. They're going back. We are not.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again.